My life growing up was pretty simple. I lived with my grandparents for most of the time. My mom was always working, and my dad was not in the picture. So I spent a lot of time with my grandparents and learning from them. And I had a lot of internal battles as a child, and I didn't really know where any of it came from, but now that I'm older, starting to come to light. I really started to feel God's presence about 3 years ago. For the most part, growing up, I didn't really believe that he was real. By my mom, she would take me to a lot of different churches, and we tried a bunch of different things, but I felt kind of forced into it, and I didn't really understand him or anything. And about 3 years ago, I was dating this guy who is the father of my daughter. He was very abusive, and he had a lot of issues that I tried to work out, and I was putting all of myself into him. I spent a lot of nights begging God and laying there and praying and crying and wondering why he wasn't helping me and helping my boyfriend at the time. And I made the realization that I was praying for the wrong things. I was praying for him, my ex at the time, instead of praying for guidance, really. I spent all of my effort on a person instead of a being, a father. Really, there was one night that I was laying in my bed and I was just kind of crying over and over and just nonstop, and I didn't understand really why I was crying. I didn't know how I was feeling, and so I started praying. And during the prayer, I kind of stopped crying and I felt comforted for the first time in a while. And right then, I think, is when I really made the decision to devote myself and change my life and put God into my life, because I need that. I need him. I'm really excited about all of the changes that have come with the last 2 years, just being more involved with Jesus. I feel a lot happier now, more at peace, even with myself, which is a huge deal for me because I've never been at peace with just myself. And I guess knowing that I'm not alone and that God has been with me this whole time. He's been there with me through the bad and the good, and I think it's very comforting and it brings me a lot of peace. And I even noticed a difference in Lily from even my parenting. Everything really has changed. I'm a lot more patient now. I can take situations a lot differently. I have a new perspective, very enlightened. I'm a lot more hopeful and optimistic about life, and that's huge for me too. My name is Samantha Tracy, and I'm getting baptized because I want to take my relationship with Jesus to the next level.